Wow. Whoa. Hey, Money in the Bank just happened. Ha! Lots of stuff happened. For the most part, it was good. We're going to talk about it. KA Wrestling content guy here, Andrew. DA Wrestling. Let's just get going. All right. Today's show. Obviously, we're talking Money in the Bank. Good times. Lots of stuff happened. We're going to talk about it right now. And before I do go, hey, if you are enjoying the content here, make sure you like, share, subscribe down below. Small click for you, big click for us here at DA Wrestling. We appreciate everything. It's a guy doing out of his basement in Canada. Hey, happens. Anyway, so predictions came out. Didn't see the one match coming, the Dominic Mysterio match. That was just got now announced on this afternoon. So, hey, that's cool. But for the most part, pretty kind of got 4 out of 5. Or 4.5 out of 5, technically. You know, kind of called Naomi. I went with Roxanne, but I kind of said earlier before I picked Roxanne, it was going to make Naomi may win because of there's no chance in hell she'd win. Yeah, boy, did my face kind of like look slimy there. But anyway, we'll get to that. But first, we're going to start off with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Really good match. Logan Paul did some crazy stuff. I think he knocked himself unconscious when he decided to do a moonsault onto the table onto Jey Uso. I think he knocked himself silly the next week. Good for him. He's doing many things that the guy is like. I know nothing about Logan Paul. I really don't really care about Logan Paul. But you give the devil his due. The guy's a hell of a good wrestler for the most part. I mean, he gets it. He is very good at what he's doing. And quite frankly, you cannot deny that. You really, really can't. Anybody says you can't, you can, well, hey, clearly you're not paying attention that much, folks. But hey, he does a good job. But the big news out of it is one, Cody pinned Cena. And out of nowhere, now I said there's going to be a cash in. Possibly a cash in, if not, it'll be on Monday. You don't believe me? Look at the predictions video. But we got a return. R-Truth returned and cost John Cena the match. Right? John Cena hit Cody Rhodes with the belt. Right? Referee was out. Right? John was looking kind of happy what he did. A guy in black, all dressed in black, slides into the ring, spears John Cena. Right? Stands up, takes his mask off. It's R-Truth. Then he goes absolutely ballistic. Right? He picks up the title, hits John Cena with it, runs out of the ring, throws the belt away. Cody ends up hitting Crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody ends up pinning the champion. Now, R-Truth is back. I guess the whole, there's a lot of people, they even mentioned as the show was going off the air that, hey, right, they couldn't come to terms on a contract. He was gone. Did they come to terms on a contract, or was it just a one-off? I mean, just like a handshake kind of deal, like AEW likes to do for a few things, you know? Like Daniel Bryan did a handshake deal for the last 3-4 months of his AEW run. So it's possible it's just a handshake deal, right? Or maybe he did resign, and maybe he is back for a little bit, or maybe the whole thing was just a ruse. We're about to find out, probably on Raw or SmackDown, depending on which one it is. Probably SmackDown to find out what's going on there. But Cody Rhodes pins John Cena. Right? Which means Cody's probably going to face Cena at possibly, I'm saying Survivor Series right now. When you look at last year Cody got pinned at Money in the Bank in Toronto by Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa had a match with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, which led to the return of Roman Reigns. So, it's a possibility this is going to happen. We'll find out more on SmackDown, probably. Moving on. Seth Rollins won Money in the Bank for the second time. I mean, you can't really recommend now with the heist of the century because everybody's just going to expect that now from him. But I mean, we all kind of talk about, but they kind of do like an overbooking kind of thing. It seems like a big thing with WWE now, just overbook certain aspects of matches now, right? Look at WrestleMania 40, right? Even last year's WrestleMania, right? A little overbooked, a little some crazy stuff happens, right? So Seth Rollins wins after, of course, as I said in the prediction video, right? Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would come out. What I didn't know, and basically helped Seth Rollins, which is fine, right? That kind of all came to fruition. But what I did suspect coming out was that when they turned their attention to Solo Sikoa to take him out, because Paul Heyman pointed to him like, like, oh, there's the guy. There's the guy. He's the guy. He's the bad man. You know, like he's just throwing someone under the bus, kind of, right? All of a sudden, Jacob Fatu's music hits, and him and JC Mateo come strolling down the ring. Did a huge ovation. And that was the biggest Samoan jump I've ever seen. Probably. Jacob Fatu squared off with Bronson Reed. They went toe to toe, while Jason Mateo and Braun Breaker went toe to toe on the other side of the ring, well, was like to the outside of the ring. Jacob Fatu did a Samoan drop to Bronson Reed. And did the whole shake, 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 shake. And, give that little silly look in his eye. Right? Like he just got a bug in it. Right? And then he's helping Solo out. He's like, hey, I love you, Solo. Has Solo going. Set the line up for him. It has set up. Solo starts calling rap saying, ha 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 ha. Jacob Fatu finally turned face. Full out face, officially face. Right? Grabs his leg, pulls him down, gives him a Samoan kick, right? Super kick. Moves it out of the way. Does the wolf, I guess the werewolf moonsault, if you want to call it that. Right? Kicks him out of the ring, then puts him through, allowing that happen just be laying on the onto the ground. Well, between the mat and the board and the barricade, and then puts him through it. Right? And before he did all this, though, he said, I hate you, Solo. Solo is now, well, Jacob Fatu is now a full out face, folks. All right? Probably expecting Jacob Fatu versus Solo at some point. Yeah, gonna happen. Anyway, Seth Rollins wins. Now, I did say there wouldn't be. I said there might be a cash in either on Money in the Bank or it could happen on Raw. Those are my two guesses right now. If it didn't happen tonight, it may happen on Raw during the match versus Jey Uso and Gunther. I don't think Seth's gonna go for the title against Cena. I just don't see it. I just don't. It makes no sense to me. So, I think it's going to be Jey Uso. We'll find out on Raw. Moving on. So, remember in the video, the previous video, I said, there's no chance Naomi's going to win, which means she's probably going to win. And then I decided to take Roxanne Perez. Well, Naomi won. Happens. Right? Naomi ends up winning the Money in the Bank after basically a car wreck. One of the highlights of the thing, the 70 Bakir put Rhea Ripley and did the Devil's Kiss on the ladder. Right? When Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss both did their finishers to Roxanne Perez and Julia. I really like that one. How are you going there? I thought Rhea Ripley was going to win for a minute there. I was going to be okay with Bliss winning. Right? But then, Rhea Ripley and Bliss both get to the top there, right? They're kind of jaw jagging against each other. Naomi comes back in the ring and starts moving the ladder. They kind of start slowly going down, but nobody pushes her off. They both hit the ladder. They both go to the floor. Right? Rhea Ripley, sorry, not Rhea Ripley. Naomi climbs up their ladder, grabs the Rhea briefcase, and she is your Money in the Bank women winner. So, anybody here think that Naomi's going to cash in on Tiffany Stratton? Comment down below if you think that's going to happen, because I'm confused on it. I don't see her going for the women's title on Raw. Just makes no sense to me. I do see her going after the SmackDown title, the Tiffany Stratton title. I do see her cashing a Tiffany Stratton, which would probably lead to either Belair and Cargill match, Belair and Cargill versus Naomi, or one after the other. Eventually, I think Naomi's going to lose the title to either Cargill or Belair. I'm guessing right now, more or less Cargill. Right? But good for her for winning. It was her fifth time doing it in Money in the Bank. Finally wins the thing now. I do like the new character Naomi, right? I didn't have a lot of faith in the thing, and you're right. Everybody's sister says, "Oh, you don't have faith in Naomi." You're absolutely right. I don't have any faith in Naomi, but it's because she's been jerked around a lot, folks. That's why, right? But this new character of hers, the caution stuff, and I like the heel turn. I've said that before in a video, past video like a while back, that I do like this caution character, this heel version of her. I find it's much better. I didn't like the glow crap. Like she kind of has some of the glow stuff there in her entrance tonight, but I think her music's really good. I like the attitude. I like the difference in change and how she is. I like that part of Naomi now. It's good. I find it more appealing to me, right, than before. It's like Jade Cargill is a much better heel, in my opinion, than she is a face, right? Like Belair would start off as a heel too, but she's more of a face. Like I like to see her more back as a heel again. I want to see how that turns out more in the main roster, but we'll get to that eventually some point down the line. But Naomi wins. My guess is she's gonna lose the title too. But she's probably gonna win the title, cash in on Tiffany. At some point, either win against Jade Cargill or Naomi, or lose against Naomi Cargill or Naomi, or Cargill's gonna beat Tiffany Stratton, and then Naomi maybe just come in and cash in on her. Who knows? We'll see. But hey, it was all good Money in the Bank match. Both matches were very, very good, the men's and the women's, right? In the men's match, when Penta decided to do what's it called, a Mexican Destroyer on the ladder to Andrade, poor bastard, right? Like I guess he's in it every year now. Like last 2 years, he just gets destroyed. Like we want to do to Andrade, let's just destroy him. He's not the husband of Charlotte Flair anymore. Let's just destroy him now. Screw it. But hey, both matches are really, really good. All right. As the women's opened up, the men's did not. Men's actually came match before the main event. Right. But the women's match opened the card. Stephanie McMahon got a huge ovation, a huge pop. She did a hell of a good job. She won her the day in her match at Worlds Collide. Good match all in all. Right. It's gonna be she'll win the title eventually, folks. Let's not jump to conclusions. She shouldn't be winning it yet. Good for her for winning. For Naomi winning. Good for Cedric here. She'll eventually get that title, folks. So will Julia, and I can see those two competing for a very long time against each other regularly. Now, though, to Becky Lynch versus Lara here. Now, Becky won. Yeah. Like, come on. Anytime you put a stupid stipulation like that, right, in a match, of course Becky's going to win. I mean, they said, of course. Like, why the heck would you, like, not anybody think that Becky's not going to win? Come on. Right? But Becky ends up winning by pulling the tights on Lara here after a very well fought match between both women. At one point, I thought Lara was going to actually win. Right? Becky ends up winning by rolling over and pulling the tights up. Right? Cheers up like she just won the world title, even though it's the IC title. Right? Becky has Lara walk her around the ring a few times. No, actually once. Lara doesn't like it. She's embarrassed and just beats up Becky Lynch after. Very reminiscent of what happened, right, when Becky Lynch lost to Lyra Valkyria, right, at Backlash. Was it Backlash? One of the other, maybe beforehand. It was probably Backlash. Can't remember. Anyway, very reminiscent. So we're probably getting another one of these matches somewhere down the line because there was no clause that said Lyra Valkyria can't challenge Becky Lynch. So we're going to get that again. I don't know if I want to see that again. Comment down below if you think we should see it. Comment on the comments below everything. Let me know if you guys want to see this again. I know a lot of people I saw online, they say, I can't believe they're doing the crap again. Look, both women are very good wrestlers, right? They're kind of trying to build a lot of bacteria up here. I kind of like what they're doing. I like the character where she's starting to work. She's coming more. She's getting away from the whole "I'm happy to be here" crap. Live bacteria is very good. Her streak, the way she's working now, right, is very good. She's getting away from that whole "I'm happy to be here" crap. Like I said, it's good for her. But we'll see what happens. Like, hopefully, this match. This is like what the third or fourth time these guys will wrestle now. First time was NXT, and they tag matched, and they matched again. So like the fourth time they've been together, but the third actual match, singles match of their own. I can't imagine Becky losing. I just can't. At least not right yet. And the last match we got an impromptu match. Kind of happened that was announced at Worlds Collide in the first match. Don Mysterio was there. He challenged Octagon Jr., who's a huge Rey Mysterio fan. That's like his hero, idol, and all that stuff. You know, for the IC title match at Money in the Bank today. Bunch of guys started from Triple H were there, right? Some guy had a crazy, I can't remember what he was called, but he had a crazy match. Kind of looked a little bit like, the lead singer Mudvayne when he wore all the paint. Chad, I think his name is. Yeah. Then Vikingo was there, who actually won his match too against Chad Gable. Thank God for that. Right? Another Cena ends up winning. A little distracted by Liv Morgan. Ends up winning the match with the patented frog splash, right? It was a good showing by Octagon Jr. He was never going to win that match, let's be honest, right? But it was a good showing for them. Like, they're really trying to promote AAA, which is good. It's important, right? It's good to see this. So AAA is now, there. Like I said, they bought a rest. It was bought by WWE at WrestleMania time. Did the Worlds Collide match with NXT. WWE's probably promote the hell out of that in Mexico. It's going to be good for them, probably in the parts of the U.S. as well. Overall, though, guys, Money in the Bank was a good show. I enjoyed it. Right? Not really surprised. I was surprised by R-Truth coming back there. I was surprised by the Fatu heel, like, face turn. That was good. That was inevitable, folks. Right? Taking Fatu has already been cheered out more than anybody else on that show. Literally. Right? It was only a matter of time for they officially pulled the trigger on it. Anyway, guys, that was Money in the Bank. Quick checkup, recap in a nutshell. Right? Make sure you follow us on all our things there, guys. Right? Follow us on YouTube, Spotify, as well as Podbean, TikTok. Started doing shorts again and TikTok videos. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a follow. We appreciate it. Follow us on X at DA Wrestling. We appreciate it all. Have yourself a good one, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Talk to you about Monday stuff.